Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is in good health and in good condition. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Christina Laksmita Anandari, but you can call me Laksmita or Mita, and I have been teaching here at Sanata Dharma University in the English Language Education Department since 2010. We will have a roundtable discussion for the next probably 2.5 hours, and we have 12 presenters for today. It was supposed to be 14, but unfortunately there were 2 universities that were not able to join us today. The topic or the theme for today's roundtable discussion is reimagining higher education, post-COVID classrooms and regional collaborations. The main parts that are discussed are mostly evolved in the following topics. First, how did COVID-19 affect teaching and learning process in your institution? How did COVID-19 affect regional and international collaborations? How did your institution cope with the pandemic? And how would you reimagine the post-COVID classrooms and regional collaborations? There are 2 panels for today's roundtable discussion. The first panel will have 6 presenters, and the second panel will also have 6 presenters. The first panel, there are Dr. Juan Young Lee from Sofia University, Japan. Hello, Dr. Juan Young Lee. Are you here with us today? Yes, I can see that you're nodding. Yes, hello.
Hello,
Welcome to Yogyakarta. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes. The next one is Dr. Nikki B. Carsi Cruz from Ateneo de Manila, the Philippines.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, doctor. The next one is Mr. Milbert Dialogo from Ateneo de Cagayan, the Philippines. Hi. Yes, I can see that you're waving. All right. Thank you. And Mr. Fidelis Gigi from Akademi Teknik Mesin Industri Indonesia. Yes, hello. Good afternoon. And the last one is Ms. Do Nang Lai War from St. Aloysius Gonzaga, Myanmar. Yes, are you here? Maybe in the process. Yeah, okay. Yes? Oh, hi. Yes, all right. Hi, sorry, I didn't see you. All right, so for the 6 presenters, you will have around 8 minutes. Of course, there will be additional time if needed. I will chat you privately through the chat box in the Zoom meeting here, should you have more time, yeah, but I will let you know very soon. And for the participants, if you have questions, you can type your questions in the chat box. Kindly mention your name, your affiliation. The question is for whom the question is for, and the question. Yeah, so I will try to help to accommodate all of the questions and give the questions to the presenters. All right. Now, according to the schedule, the first presenter is Dr. Juan Young Lee, Sofia University from Japan. Dr. Juan Young Lee, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Hey. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Juan Young Lee, and I'm assistant professor of Sofia University. I born and raised in South Korea and moved to Japan 12 years ago, and working in the Sofia University since 2016. I involve a lot of the global projects, include GLP, and also nowadays the project titled Coil. So today I'd like to share my struggles, efforts, and some little success, a lot of failure to grow during the pandemic as well. So also, I'd like to introduce the new vision of Sofia University after COVID. We'd like to finding a new Coil partner, include a lot of the Asia Pacific University and JWL. So before the COVID, like your university, the Sofia has a little experience about the online learning. But in 2020, we should be moved to all fully online classes. And last year and this year, it's more be complex. We call this a high flex learning nowadays. It's the combined terms with the hybrid and flexible. The students can choose whether they have to in-class or online classes. This kind of the challenges is quite difficult for faculty members as well. So we should concentrate both on online students and in-class students. So it's quite difficult to attention slump. And also it's very needed a lot of the labor intensive planning as well. But how you think about that? Do we should return to fully in-person classes again? Because of the COVID period, we accumulate a lot of experience about online teaching and learning. Sometimes it's kind of difficult, but it also can open a lot of opportunity as well. So the Sofia University, and I'm as also a teacher of Sofia University and also for coordinator of the project titled of Coil, Collaborate Online International Learning is a virtual exchange, and share a lot of like in-school partners and also the international partner as well nowadays. So the concept of Coil is quite simple. It's just connected two or more international classroom connectively, and students work directly with each other using a lot of digital tools. And also the two or more teachers is a shared learning outcomes and also grade and created by own institutions. So it needs more burden about economically or laborly. And the Sofia University is selected as the government granted program in 2018, the project title of Coil Program Toward Human Security and Multicultural Coexistence. So it means the Sofia University is adopted the Coil before COVID-19. And during that period, we facing a lot of the challenges as well, because many faculties has a lack of understand about digital tools and how they use Zoom or other online platform as well. So during the COVID period, as a Sofia University, it's a very big challenge, but also a big opportunity for COIL team to spread new pedagogy with new faculty members as well. The COIL needs a lot of partner. So as you can see, the Sofia University has two other domestic partners. The Autonomous University is a national university and also for women's only university. And the other partner, domestic partner, is University of Shizuoka. Is a public university located near the mountain Fuji. So it's a flex and reflect a bit very different view of Sofia students, because women's university and the university located in a bit outside of Tokyo is a new experience for Sofia University as well. And those two universities has a lack of chances to meet a lot of international students that much. So they can have chances to communicate with the international students each other. And we also has a lot of foreign partner university because the Ministry of Education, Sports and Technology in Japanese government is promotion for the strengthen the language with the Japan and United States. We selected the 10 United States partners in here. So you can probably notice most of university is Jesuit University in here. And we shared a lot of similar ideology together, and background is very similar, so easily understand each other in many projects again. So as I introduced you before, the Sofia started Coil Project in 2018 before COVID-19. So we just easily connected two classrooms together. So I, for example, visited the Myanmar, Yangon and Tanji, and also sometimes connected virtually and directly visited to those schools and sometimes. As you can see, we just put one laptop computer inside the classroom and doing discussion. But after COVID-19, it all changed. Sometimes because we cannot move to the other states, country, so and students even cannot join in classroom. So the Coil project is changed all based on the Zoom and other digital platform. This is a Coil project with Gonzaga University in the United States. So you can see that some students living in Gonzaga University in dormitory, so they live in the same room, but all other students are all separated. They all joining the class in their own place. And the last year and this year, it's more become complexes. Some students are in classroom and some others are taking in their remote area. But it's also possible for doing COIL with international students as well. So, for example, some students in classroom has their own camera and speaker and the Zoom screen in here. And they even discussion by student groups. As you can see, students gathering by group in the Sofia in Tokyo, but also they communicate through the all international students using their laptop or students who cannot come to on campus at the time. So I'd like to introduce one example I taught it in last year. So it's a title of the Understanding Contemporary Asian Society. So domestically, we have 3 partners in Japan and also connected the Gonzaga University together. We have recorded video exchange and text-based Q&A, and sometimes do simultaneously sessions using Zoom. So doing this kind of scheme, we makes more strengthen the linkage within the local partners, also has strengthened with the international partner as well.
Sorry, Dr. Ray.
Yeah.
You have 1 more minute.
Yes, I see. Mm-hmm. So this kind of the Coil project stimulate the students has sometimes positively, but sometimes it's very discouraged themselves or sometimes disappointed. But doing 2 or 3 more Coil collaboration, students are understanding themselves, each other more and more. All the digital tools made possible with this Coil project as well. And based on this Coil experience, the Sofia University, and include myself, is connected with more global classroom. For example, the Jesuit Worldwide Learning is an online learning platform in collaborative global classroom. I work as a online facilitator on this term, and also like to develop this project with other Sofia University faculties as well. So for Sofia University, it's very important to find more partners and utilize the online experience with a lot of other university and strengthen partnership as well. And we'd like to find more partners within the Asia Pacific region. Probably you can be a most strong partners for Sofia University in the last few more years. So if you'd like to join this scheme, to partner with Sofia University and share your and our experience with interactive learning and digital literacy, please contact me anytime to be find Sophia's partner for Coil. Thank you for listening, and this is the end of my talk. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ree. Let us give our virtual applause to Dr. Ree. Thank you so much.